Hello Red Devils, MEF Legend here and I'm back again in the video. So Manchester United play Brighton again in the EFL Cup round of 16 on Wednesday 30th September 7:45 PM UK time kickoff. And obviously the match against Brighton in the Premier League, that wasn't a very eventful match. Lots of penalty decisions, VAR, last minute obviously the referee blew the whistle and Man United got a penalty after that, which we deserved. We did deserve that penalty. And Brighton, they can't really say anything because that was a clear handball by Maupay in the box. However, what I'm hoping for is not a repeat of that game against Brighton in the Premier League, because as Manchester United, we need to be more imposing, more composed, and we need to play like a big team. We haven't been doing that recently. The performance, in my opinion, against Brighton wasn't good enough for Manchester United. However, we can see that some players, they're starting to get their fitness back, because there was some moments of brilliance and quality. So we're slowly getting to see that. Obviously the players that didn't have a pre-season, so it's difficult for them to get the match sharpness that you need for Premier League matches, because Premier League is such a high level. So hopefully against Brighton, the players, they put on a good performance. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he will make some changes, and this is my predicted lineup to face Brighton in the EFL Cup round of 16. So I think Dean Henderson, he'll be brought back into the goal. So he will be, in my opinion, our cup keeper this season. Probably in Champions League, David De Gea will probably still start. But Dean Henderson, he has to be starting whenever the chance there is there. And it's the EFL Cup. So Dean Henderson, I think, is going to be brought back into the goal. Defence, I think Brandon Williams will start left back. Harry Maguire is ever present for us. So I think Harry Maguire will start alongside Eric Bailly. So Solskjaer, I think he's slowly building up Eric Bailly's fitness, and he's playing him in these little cup matches, and then he will introduce him, in my opinion, to the Premier League first team. But at this moment in time, Eric Bailly has just come back from an injury, so it's risky to play him in Premier League matches where there's more pressure. However, in the EFL Cup, there's less pressure, so buy Eric Bailly in the centre-back position. Right back, I do think Aaron Wan-Bissaka will start. Wan-Bissaka, his positioning for the goals against Brighton that we conceded in the Premier League wasn't good enough, and Wan-Bissaka does need to work on it. So I do think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will start Wan-Bissaka because he wants to see that improvement, that reaction of that poor performance that Wan-Bissaka did against Brighton, because his positioning wasn't there and he needs to obviously improve that. So Aaron Wan-Bissaka right back. And the midfield, I do think he will rotate. So I do think Fred will give him a start against Brighton in the EFL Cup alongside Paul Pogba, who needs to get match fitness. We saw against Brighton, Paul Pogba was not at his best, and slowly but surely Pogba will come back to his best. He's lacking that match rhythm, the fitness that I'm talking about, and you can clearly see that because we all know Paul Pogba is not the type of player to lose that many balls as he did against Brighton, and his passes as well. He never misplaces easy passes. But against Brighton in the Premier League, he misplaced so many passes, and it wasn't like Pogba. So I do think Paul Pogba will start because he needs that match sharpness. So Paul Pogba, and then I do think Van de Beek will start in the centre-attack mid position. So Bruno Fernandes, I think he'll be given a rest. And Van de Beek, I want to see Van de Beek start, a game in a good midfield, for example, Fred and Paul Pogba. It's unfair to see Van de Beek coming off the bench, in the last 10 minutes because he can't really do anything. However, saying that, he did show moments of brilliance against Brighton in the Premier League when he came on. And he was very, attack-minded player. So I do think Van de Beek will be starting in the centre-attack and mid position. And then the front three, I'm going to go with Jesse Lingard right wing, Daniel James left wing, and Mason Greenwood up front. So I do think Solskjaer will rotate the forwards purely because of the fact that he can. So Jesse Lingard, Daniel James and Mason Greenwood. I would love to see Mason Greenwood start in the striker's position. And I do think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he was hinting towards that, in his press conferences, saying Mason Greenwood is going to be a future striker. So this is the perfect game, in my opinion, to see how he plays in the striker's position. So Mason Greenwood is the striker. Jesse Lingard, in my opinion, Lingard did play very, very well in the last EFL Cup match against Luton. Lingard was, he was all over the pitch. He was doing good. He was bringing the team forward. Energy, passion, he was pressing. So Lingard, I think, will start. And then Daniel James. This might be Daniel James' last match for Manchester United before heading out on loan to Leeds United or being sold. So there's rumours that Daniel James will be heading out on loan or be sold to Leeds United, who want Daniel James this transfer window. They have inquired about him. Manchester United are still waiting to see what happens regarding the Jadon Sancho or another right winger position. So Jadon Sancho, if United do secure Jadon Sancho, then Daniel James will probably be loaned out to Leeds United. or if they sign another right winger. However, if we do not sign a right winger, then Daniel James will stay at Manchester United. So I do think Solskjaer might, play Daniel James because it's his last match. And he'll bring him for squad rotation as well. So this is the team that I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will play. So Dean Henderson, Brandon Williams, Maguire, Eric Bailly, Wan-Bissaka, Fred, Pogba, Van de Beek, Jesse Lingard, Daniel James, and Mason Greenwood up front. So anyways, let me know what you think about this team in the comments below. Score predictions, I'm going to say Brighton actually a really good team, and I do think Brighton will play their similar strength team to pretty much the first 11. So I'm going to say it will be a cagey match, but I think United should have enough to progress through. So I'm saying 2-1 to Manchester United. So let me know your score predictions down below. So it's been MUFC Religion. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.